Here we are going to be unboxing an Asus Zenfone 5. This is a brand new phone which has been delivered by Flipkart, and I think it's in a very good typical packing, like how Flipkart packs. And okay, so we start with the packet. We are going to just cut it and see it. This phone was purchased for 9,999, so that is like 10,000 rupees. Okay, so here we have the phone. You can see it has a good bubble packing, safely packed. What is this? This is okay. This is something about some coupon from Flipkart, so this is not relevant, I will just remove it. It's kept away. This is serious packing. Taking some effort. And I think I need a knife. Here you can see the phone. It's a Zenfone 5. The specifications are that small print, so I think I'll have to see it from a little close. It is okay. It says here it has high-speed HSPA plus internet that is equivalent to DL 42 Mbps. Oh, that's really high. And that's the download speed, and upload speed is 5.75 Mbps. It's very difficult for any Indian network to be able to provide these kind of speeds. Then it says it has a 5-inch IPS screen, 1280 x 720 HD. It has got the Wi-Fi, which is 802.11b GNN. All the kinds of Wi-Fi is available. It also has Wi-Fi Direct. It has Bluetooth 4, and there is a bundled accessory for that. And of course, it is a double SIM phone. Okay, so we start unboxing here. I think this is, yeah, it's got a fine accessories, phone. This is a charger. It's a simple. Okay, this was another wrapping on top of it. This is it's got a nice looking charger. These are stickers containing the IMEI number, which we can put we can put it on the box. And this is the cable. It's a standard micro USB cable, as you can see. And wow, this seems to have nice looking earphones, so we need to try it out to see how good they perform. But the build quality looks nice. Okay, so now we come to the main phone. These are the additional earbuds. Okay, this is empty now. The Asus warranty card. The phone is warranty for. It has a warranty for 1 year, and the IMEI numbers are already pasted on this. We'll figure out how to activate the warranty later. Then there is a user manual, a small user manual, but it has everything. Everything is printed. in very fine print. Now coming to the main phone, I'll keep the accessories aside. Okay. What is this? So I think we will just need to figure it out how to open it. We press here with the thumb. This is the stand. It opened. It is very easy to open, and the cover is nice. Oh, the buttons are part of the cover, and there are button contacts here. So it has a built-in battery. You can't be replacing batteries at home. It has to go to the service station, and it uses the smaller SIMs. Those are the micro SIMs. 2 SIMs can be used. And okay, where is the memory card holder? Here, there is a memory card holder. So we can close it back and we can just try seeing. This is, I think, to reduce the emissions. The fit and finish is really nice. This is a charging port, the microphone, the buttons. There is a 3.5 jack, 3.5 millimeter jack, and okay, it looks nice. Let us try to start it. This is the start button. It gave a vibration. So we can see the ASUS interface. It says powered by Android. First time it's starting, so it will take some time. The Intel logo. It is powered by an Atom processor. Okay, we have the standard welcome screen. So what do we do next? We start it? No, it didn't start. So yeah, we are supposed to touch the button. Then it has an emergency dialer. It says it talks about the input method: English, US, UK. Okay, so we say English, UK for India. Okay, it adds both the languages. Then maybe I can add Hindi also. Let us give it a try. Hebrew. No, it is not giving Hindi in the stock list. Maybe it is there somewhere else. We'll need to figure that out. Does it say Devanagari anywhere? No, it doesn't. Okay, so then we move to the next screen. It talks about an internet connection. We don't have any internet connection here, but it talks about mobile network and Wi-Fi, only Wi-Fi connection. Then it's turning it on. These are some internet connections available. Oh, but I don't know the password for this. We'll have to put a password. It is giving the details of the available connection. It is a fair network strength, and I know that when it says fair, it is good, because the router is very far from here. Okay, we cancel this for the time being, and then we go next. It asks me about Google, so but if we say that, then we need to have an internet connection. So I'll go further by saying no for the time being. It says make it Google, so we say okay, not now. ASUS account, create new sign in, then we just proceed. It talks about the various accounts and synchronization with them. We can set the day and date. It says automatic. These are terms and conditions for Inspire ASUS program. then it says setup complete. This is the user interface for the Zenfone 5 Asus. Let us see how it looks. Smooth. It's nice and smooth. It has a lot of stuff already put in, so I think that will classify as bloatware. Let us see what all it has. What are the stock standard things? Okay, let us look for the camera. I'm not seeing the camera immediately. Okay, then we go back. Yeah, here's the camera. Oh, it's talking about a tutorial for people who would want to know a little bit about the camera. They can do that, but I think I will skip the tutorial. And it talks about photo locations, so it must be tagging it with the GPS. So for the time being I will say no. Okay, it has, the camera looks good. You can enable the HDR mode. Yes, we can see the focus has immediately improved. It has a video. I can go back on the camera. There's a flash. It's nice and bright. The LED is nice and bright. Already in the phone there's some EVA. I don't know any EVA, and simply by dialing the number. Okay, and this is it has a voice dialing facility. It has let me see the contacts. Let me find where are the contacts. This is the contacts. No contacts because I have not put in any contacts as of now. There are some favorites, and you can make groups. Friends, co-workers, family, favorites, whatever, you can make your own groups. And this I think is once it synchronizes with Google, it will take your contact list here. We go back and then we can try looking for the settings now. Where are the settings? These are the settings. Okay, Wi-Fi it says on, but we couldn't connect because I don't have the password for the network here. It shows data usage for SIM 1 and SIM 2. Okay, but I don't have internet on the phone now, so we cannot see that. The about phone. Let us see. Okay, details about the phone are here. System is up to date, it says, but we are not connected to the net, so no way to check. So otherwise it's a standard but modified. It looks nice. And then okay, let's check out the notification panel. So pull down. We have the settings. There's a flashlight with there's an SOS in the flashlight. It will give the SOS, the Morse code flash for SOS. We switch it off. We can check out other things. Sorry, we'll come back to this. The other things which we'll need to figure out, there's a boost over 1 GB. I don't know what that stands for. Then there's this quick settings. Oh, this is the brightness. You can change the brightness from here. The Wi-Fi button is here. Auto rotate. Okay. Okay, so we go back to the main screen, the home screen. it is absolutely stock now, nothing has been added or removed. And let us see what the buttons look like. You have the buttons on the side. So I think it should have been a little better. I mean, okay, it reduces from here, and this is the start and off button here. It looks quite nice, and we have not tested it out. It's just a brand new phone, so we have not tested it out for any gaming purposes, or we have not even put the sims, but on the whole it looks nice, it's smooth. Yes, this is the, come back to the lock screen. This is what the lock screen looks like.